All right, everybody. Happy Thursday.
Shooting. So glad I have a hoodie. Straight, not bad. Good, nice, brisk morning ride, everybody. Glad you showed up for another episode of Riding with Goats. Old man goat here, freezing my you know what off. Trying not to get hit by birds and deer and everything else that exists here in the wonderful land of the old man Knoxville, Tennessee. Let's go. This is where people get mad. It's a little bit more speed than I can really go. And they get grumpy even though they got a lane they can go around me in. Weird, right? I want to be in that lane. I just want to be a bother. Karen's for 1,000, Alex. Too soon? So speed limit here is 45. There's no bike lane, but I ain't riding up on that sidewalk. So people just have to deal with 40. It is what it is here in East Tennessee. We got mountains everywhere. It's not flat anywhere. Seems that way. There are flat spots. But because you have the uphills, you also have the downhills. Let's go. 52 miles an hour. That's what we've got up to. 52. That's it. But we got a lot of weight on here. Big old heavy old man goat. Yeah. Coming in about 175, plus all my gear, plus the extra battery. Now we don't use the extra battery on the way to work or during our lunch break. I save that for after work. Charge the tank while I'm working. Then after work, I'll use both batteries and maybe take the scenic route home, right? Take the long ride home. Let's go. Here we go. We're going to go up this hill, probably make people mad because I'm only going to be able to be on like 32 probably because I got a lot of weight. Figured one thing out. Definitely want to put some sunblock on, y'all, in the afternoon if you ride home with just a tank top. Old man is crispy. Whew. But we have to do what we have to do to protect ourselves from all of the environments around us. 85 degrees outside, leather gear isn't really great. But you need sun protection, because if not, you end up like the old man and you're all crispy. Crispy isn't good when you wrestle windows and doors. Okay, here we are, 36, which isn't bad with all the weight that I have on here. And it's just the one battery that's pulling, right? Because I've got the secondary battery turned off, which is nice that it has the option of being turned off. So you can actually do it this way and conserve energy until you really eat it. Right? Here I am. Blah, 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 blah. Talk, 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 talk. Y'all can't even hear me. I got my Bluetooth on. That's probably all you can hear. I don't know. I'm screaming as loud as I can. We'll see if this becomes usable footage. But look, y'all, this of East Tennessee is. What a beautiful ride to work. Right? And this is just the small little hills. Mountains are behind it. Great smoky mountains. All right. Let's just ride. Definitely get more power out of the blended batteries with all this weight. I definitely think it's beneficial for high speed. All right, nice calm part of the ride here until we get up here to the two-lane. The two-lane, 35-mile-an-hour area where everybody thinks they should be going 45. And I can't go that fast, so We'll see how many Karens and Kevins we run in today. Let's go, Karens and Kevin live. There you go. Get to see the mirror. Living life in the rear view mirror. No. Speed limit's 45. Now that they finished the construction up here, I can keep about 42 with one battery and all this weight. Of course, I've got my gear. I've got my drinks. I've got my lunch. I've got sunblock, you know, a big old jug of that now. And it's brisk. Yesterday it was like 68 degrees. Today it's like 58, 10 degrees. 10 degrees matters. I'm gonna sing. Edgar will have to silence this. Let's go. Horse crank. You know better. .33 now, and this is the biggest hill on the whole trek, but definitely a drainer. Here we are, 69%, over halfway there. Oh, my phone, sorry. Time, yeah, it's only about 6:15, so we are good. There we are, boom. All right, here we go. Let's ride. Don't need this headlight now. Save energy. Whoa, don't do it, bro. It is, y'all. Lovely. You can't go. We'll go there. Up higher than everybody else. I guess that's what it's like around here. Some folks just trying to see if they can get up higher than everybody else, looking down on us all, reckon. We won't go there. We'll be polite, pleasant. Have us a nice Thursday. Coming up on Memorial Day weekend. Everybody out there, thank a veteran. Be thankful to all those who have served and not made it back, and the families who have lost their loved ones. It's a very important day. It's not just for going to the lake and grilling burgers, y'all. There's a lot more to it. Oh. Might be Aaron. All right. What what a wonderfully brisk day we have today. I'm thirsty and not really a spot to take a drink yet. So I'll just keep talking with my parched mouth, even though I don't know whether you can even hear me or not. Probably not. It's windy. Plus, I haven't worked on the front suspension, so there's probably a lot of somebody's burning down back there. Yeah, I do feel though, ow, it just drains that tank so much quicker, man. All this weight. Like here we are, 59%. Past couple of days, we've made it to work and we're right around, say, 42. I'd say today when we get there, we're gonna probably be more like 30 if we're lucky. We still got about 15 minutes. And we got the rough spot up here where everybody wants to get grumpy. Why you want to be so grumpy in the morning? If I go to speed limit, that's all that matters, right? Oh, you gotta go 10 miles an hour over the speed limit at all times. Well, I mean, I will hit that sub. If I get enough subs, I'm sure that I can get me a dirt goat. I'll get me a dirt goat. That'd be a lovely goat to add to the stables. Then I can go like 65. Right? Yeah, let's go. It's all about y'all. I hit your like button, hit mine. Find me a sponsor. Alright, try to get all the group of people in front of me and they don't understand what it means when you wave them on. Oh, there's that gravel. Oh, that's one thing, y'all. You got to watch out for gravel. See, there's a lot of construction going on over here in East Tennessee. So anywhere you're at, if you're not in just like a flat land, no construction area, you got to be careful when you get on gravel. You see a little pile of gravel, try to avoid it. See big gravel, big transitions, you need to watch out. Here we got somebody on my ass crack, even though it's 35, I'm going 37. On a down. Here comes where I piss them off, because I can't go much more than that. Yeah, I didn't do a vid, guys. I should have done one at the 1,000-mile mark. Let's go. I don't know how the trip odometer keeps resetting. I don't know if it has something to do with the Bike Go app that I tried to hook up, but yeah, look at that. 1,224 miles. Let's go. Still riding just like she did, other than this right here, where it seemed that the main tank battery is holding a charge for less range. It's getting less range. It's kind of weird though. 49%, 62.5 volts. So, I mean, doing that, I think that it just drains. It starts draining around 25% the voltage, right? So you really can't go, you know, like a 1 volt, half mile kind of thing, or 1 mile per volt. Especially, it's just a lot of weight, I think. Especially with the way that we're riding it. We're not just riding this like for fun, you know. This is 16-mile trip from home to work. That's what we got the GOAT for. So far, so good. We haven't had to experience a rainy day on the GOAT yet, but we have been in slightly moist conditions. Yeah, people don't like that word, whatever. But that's what it was. It was slightly damp. Okay, damp. But needless to say, it's done exactly what we've expected it to do. We've had to replace the brakes one time already. They should have been adjusted out of the box. That's what happens when you're new at this, right? And you really can't tell till you change the brakes and see how they're wearing. Unless you're just like a seasoned bike mechanic, right? And then you can be like, okay, well, see the top of the pad here is hitting on the rotor here. And that's not good. So it'll wear your pad back. You know, blah, blah, blah. This isn't here for, we're not here for a DIY change the brake set. We're here for a ride, old man. That's not fun talk, all that work. There we go. Look at that. What a way to start the day, y'all. Nice little sunrise. Thursday sunrise. Let's go. Hey, bird. That's what it's all about, y'all. Finding those little moments. Enjoying those little moments before you go off to your job. Unless you have the most wonderful job, then right on, I hit your like button. But if you're just a basic person who's got just like basic job that you like good enough to get month to month, right? It's not like great, but it pays the bills. If that's what you got, that's what I got. I'm on the same boat with you. So a little bit of a sunrise like this before I go get brutally beat up by heavy windows and doors. I'll take it. I'll take a nice little moment. And moment over. And here's a nice little glimpse, last look at the sunrise before we turn in here to our lovely job, y'all. It's been fun having y'all along for this ride to work. Again, old man GOAT, getting my butt handed to me. We'll see you on the next ride. Let's go.